Peace. What's happening, good people? This gift here for Pay Us No Mind. And today we're talking about things you're gonna need in order to own your own website. Now there's about 8 things that you need in order to own your own website. First, you need a domain name. And your domain name, your www.newartist.com or whatever have you, is like your address. That's where you're going to tell people where they can go to find you. And then you need hosting. And hosting is the destination that people are taken to when they go to the address you gave them. Now, hosting isn't a website, it's just a destination. And it can be a vacant lot there. It can be an empty plot of land until you get something built there. So on top of your domain name and your hosting, you need to have somebody design and develop a website for you. You got to get a web designer to design a website, and you got to get somebody who knows how to code to actually build it. Then you need, if you plan on selling on your website, if you plan on selling your music or selling anything, t-shirts, products, whatever have you, you're going to need an e-commerce solution. E-commerce solution provides you with things like product pages, and a product page that houses all of your products, where people can go and you just have a list of everything that you sell. And then you have individual product pages, and you have a checkout page, checkout process, and everything like that. And then you need a payment gateway, which processes payments. Like PayPal is a form of a payment gateway. Now, with PayPal, a lot of people don't trust it, so you have some people who might not want to use it, and then you have some people who want to pay with their credit card or debit card information and not use PayPal, or may not have a PayPal account. And with PayPal, it's adds steps to the process, because now if I'm checking out of your website and I'm ready to buy, and I want to pay with my debit card information, it's going to take me to PayPal. And then from PayPal, I have to click a button that tells me, okay, well, if you don't have a PayPal account, use your debit, click here to use your debit card. And then that opens up another form that I have to fill out to buy. And then after I buy, PayPal, after 30 seconds, will redirect me back to your website. It's all this dragged out process with going through PayPal to pay, where you might lose a lot of customers. Definitely, if those customers aren't PayPal users, you're gonna lose them. So if you don't want to lose customers, or if you have a customer base who doesn't particularly fancy PayPal like that, then you're gonna need to use a payment gateway that allows you to process payments directly on your website, which is gonna require you to have an SSL license. And an SSL license basically secures the data so your customers' credit card information or debit card information doesn't get stolen. So if you're gonna process payments directly on your website, which I recommend you do, that's gonna be another thing you're gonna need, the SSL license. Then you need content, which a lot of people underestimate when they start the process of getting a website. They just think, hey, I get a domain name and hosting and get somebody to build my site and I'm ready to go. But definitely today, in today's web world, which is very visual, you need content. You need high quality photos that are made for the web. Like, you don't need those narrow photos that's gonna leave blank space on both sides. You need wide photos that's gonna fill up a computer screen. A logo, a high quality logo. Like, if you have somebody design your logo and they gave you some tiny JPEG, you can't go give that to a web designer and ask him to blow it up to like 1200 by 1200 or something like that for a computer screen, because it's gonna look pixelated and ugly. So you need a high quality JPEG of your logo. You need high quality photos. You need stuff like your cover photos for your songs and everything like that. You need your bio. You need all of these different types of content for your website. And then on top of that, you have maintenance. Because once your website is built, it requires you to maintain it. Because it's just like having a website, owning a website is just like owning a home to some extent. It's just like you own a home, things break in your house, and you're responsible for going out and buying the utensils and fixing it if you want to try to do it yourself. you got to do that. And if you don't want to do it yourself, then you got to hire somebody and pay somebody to come out and do it for you. So it can be very time consuming if you're doing it yourself, and it can be very costly if you're hiring out. So you have all of these things that cost money initially to just get started with a website. You have the cost of a domain name. You have the cost of hosting. You have the cost of getting your website designed and built. Payment gateways, some of them, they take they really not even some of them, all of them take a percentage of your sales. You have an SSL license, which is going to cost you money. So it's like photos might cost you money, depending on if you know how to take pictures, or if you have a friend that's going to do it for free, or if you got somebody that's going to charge you. And then maintenance is going to cost you money as well. Now domain names cost about $15 a year. Hosting you could get for maybe about $120 a year or more, depending on where you're going. So it's like your domain name and hosting might cost you $150 a year. Now that's for pretty much basic packages. Now I'm going to do another video to this talking about ways to kind of get around all of these different things that you would need, because you can use something like WordPress to simplify the process for yourself. In the next video I'm going to talk about getting a website or building basically your own Bandcamp or your own online store using WordPress and e-commerce solution called WooCommerce. And we'll talk about that process in the next video. Make sure you like, share, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're trying to get your music out there, you want to get your music heard, I got a book out. It's called How to Get Your Music Heard. You can check that book. This is Gift signing off. Pay us no mind. Peace.